Okay, so I am going to say this is my first time up here, and it has been a while since I've been to Queen's Park. However, I have chosen to show up and stand up in all the ways that I can possibly do it and think of it wherever I walk. Because we will all have our own ways of expressing our truths and showing up, reminding others what it means to live and be free. Freedom! So, today, I would like to take you all through something, if you'd like to play with me for a little bit, something a little bit different. It's a prayer and a meditation, and some of you may already know that it has been scientifically proven that when there is a gathering of like-minded individuals, and when we collectively unite, what we can send out into the world. We are pillars of light and love. Remember that. Recognize who we have always been. However, we forgot through all the stuff. I'm not going to go into that, but we already know what that is. And so here we are. And what I
This pandemic, there were many homes who experienced outbreaks and were ill-equipped to handle the severity of the crisis. As this crisis began in Canada, the Canadian government donated 16 tons of our reserves to personal protective equipment to China. They assured us that it would not compromise the safety of Canadians and that we would have plenty of PPE left for our national emergency stocks. The reality of the situation in long-term care would be discarded after one use. That's usually what we do. Things like surgical masks and N95 masks were always supposed to be one use. We used to watch and be reprimanded if we used the masks more than once. Now it became required to do so. We were told that because the PPE was in short supply, oh my God, I lost my thought. We would need to keep the masks on all day. The reality of this is that we were carrying contaminants from one area to another. Sorry, my hair's in my face. There were many doctors and virologists who questioned the use of these masks for this purpose, but assuming that they are any benefit of protection the people that we use. The protection would be extended as far as the use of the clean mask. At what point does contamination outweigh the decrease of transmission? Why? Oh my God. Why haven't studies been done by our government's health authorities to prove their claims as the legitimacy of the protection these masks are providing compared to the health and other issues of COVID and not yet being diagnosed? Now you leave the room, you touch the mask on your face because you're having breathing issues, and the doctor you saw these issues, they tell you that moving from one room to another with this same mask on is not actually what you're supposed to be doing.
I got you.
All right. In the nonprofit homes, we saw a lot of outbreaks. The for-profit homes is where we saw the outbreaks. And those situations were because they were telling people to go from room to room and not take masks off, not do any of their proper PPE, which is what we were taught as nurses. Oh my God. In some of these profit homes, the staff hide extra products in the ceiling because residents are only allotted a certain amount of products. I worked in a non-profit home, so I was lucky. We always had everything that we needed. When we went into a room, the room was stocked. Whatever we needed, we always had for our residents. But the for-profit homes, when the military went in, they saw what was going on in these homes, and it was actually that these people were passing away from neglect. It wasn't because of COVID. And then why do we offer these non-profit or these for-profit homes? The government should be going in and dealing with all these situations. What has been done to change things in a substantial way for these residents? Well, the only thing that has been carried out in the name of protecting these people is to get rid of the staff members that were unwilling or unable to take COVID vaccines. In my workplace, I experienced a lot of discrimination due to my director. Sorry, I lost my job because of all of this, so it feels weird to talk to people about this. Thank you. I stood up. I wasn't letting them do that. Yeah, we did. We've actually been helping people in the community. I've been pretty lucky as far as that goes. We've actually been able to help people in the community and change things for people that were having some issues. I'm actually on an LOA for my job right now. It's forced. I'm not getting any unemployment because of that, but I stood my ground. Yep, okay. Thank you, everyone. Here.
Are you saying you're a being of love? Yes. That's what you're saying. You know, the thing is, with these highly sensitive microphones, my friends, we're already pre-introducing you to the crowd here. Step up a little bit, Catherine. This young lady we've known for quite a while, since the beginning of this movement, and she was a very good lifelong, not lifelong, but for a number of years since I've known you, you've been a spiritual partner with a good friend of ours. Does anybody, remember a really great rapper named Wayne Mullins? Right? That man has been a major tribute to what we've been able to do as a freedom movement, and Catherine Mueller has a really great message to say to you guys. So put your hands together.